Tom's given us some pork from a local farm, and we're going to do quite an old-fashioned thing with it, which is preserve it as potted pork. It's a nice piece of shoulder, and we're going to cook it in cider.
Get a panel, mate.
Right. When we say cider, this is a pretty huge flagon of the stuff. In here, we're putting about 1.5 litres and a really nice amount of pork shoulder. We've got some black pepper, coriander, and cloves. All of that can go in here now.
Not too much cloves. Cloves are strong. As much coriander as you like, as much black pepper as you like, depends how hot you want it. And we'll just let this sort of simmer away.
Today I don't feel like doing anything. I just wanna lay in my bed.
Well, there's no chance of you mucking in then, is there, Dad? Until it comes to the eating, of course.
Leave a message at the tone, 'cause today I swear I'm not doing anything. Nothing at all.
Just can't get the help these days.
There we go. Simmer for an hour. Whoa.
All of the cider is reduced down, and the fat that has sort of rendered off that pork shoulder has caramelised the meat. It's going to be nice and tender. And in the olden days, obviously, you'd slaughter your pork in the winter when fodder crops were short, and you'd want to really preserve it for as long as possible. So by potting it and putting a layer of clarified butter, that will keep it fresher for longer.
We're just softening up some leeks to go with this.
If you ever have any leftover turkey after Christmas dinner, you can pot it in exactly the same way that we are here. Basically take some cranberries, some fresh herbs, and mash it up, put it in a container, seal it with clarified butter, and it will last for the next week or so and be perfect on toast for breakfast.
A couple of teaspoons of mustard for a bit of extra bite.
Right, leeks are softened. Put them in there with the mustard, the spices, the shoulder, the cider. They all go together, don't they?
They really do, yeah.
I mean, I'll clarify some butter. Well, it means I'm melting it and all the solids are going to go to the bottom. I'm going to use the clear butter on the top.
Now what we're going to do is take just a standard glass jar and pressing it in here to try and get rid of all of the air gaps so that it lasts for longer. It could last for a couple of weeks in the fridge, but you'll find that the taste combination of something like this just means it doesn't last past a couple of breakfasts. No, I think this is the sort of thing that's been eaten for a long time, but it's our twist on it and it looks quite tasty. So as this clarified butter solidifies, it's going to form a barrier that's going to protect the pork for longer in the fridge.
Stops all the air getting in. No air, no bacteria growth. And when you eat it, you eat the clarified butter and the potted meat.
That's supposed to be a way of preserving meat. I think we preserved it for less than a minute. Let's hope it lasts longer on the boat. Nice snack though, James.
Cheers, Dad.
Cheers, son.